When we think of animals in space, dogs like Laika or monkeys often come to mind. However, cats have also played a unique role in space exploration, even if their stories are less well known. This narrative uncovers the history of these feline pioneers and their contributions to space science. The decision to send animals into space has always been driven by a need to understand how living organisms react to the harsh environment of space. Cats were chosen for their small size, adaptability, and physiological similarities to humans in certain aspects. On October 18, 1963, a French cat named Félicette became the first and only cat to be sent into space. Félicette was launched aboard a Véronique AG-1 rocket and reached a suborbital altitude of about 156 kilometers. The mission lasted about 15 minutes, during which Félicette was subjected to various tests, including monitoring her brain activity. Unlike many early space animals, Félicette survived the mission and was safely recovered. Her legacy and the recognition she received include a commemorative statue in her honor unveiled in 2019. Animals were sent into space to test the effects of microgravity, radiation, and the stress of space travel on living organisms before human astronauts embarked on their own missions. Cats were chosen not just for their physiological traits but also because their calm demeanor under stress made them ideal subjects for space missions. While Félicette is the most famous cat astronaut, there were plans for additional feline missions by the French space program. However, these missions were either cancelled or remained largely undocumented. The primary scientific objective of sending cats into space was to study their neurophysiological responses to microgravity. Data from these missions contributed to our understanding of how the brain and body function in space. Scientists also observed how cats adapted to the weightlessness of space, providing insights into balance and coordination in a zero-gravity environment. Reflect on the ethical concerns related to using animals in space research. While these missions provided valuable data, they also raised questions about the treatment of animals and the moral implications of subjecting them to such experiments. The legacy of animals like Félicette has influenced current policies on animal testing and space exploration. Despite her significant contribution to space exploration, Félicette's story was largely forgotten until recent efforts to recognize her role. Campaigns and memorials have been dedicated to honoring her legacy. Explore how Félicette and other space animals have been represented in art, literature, and popular culture, contributing to the broader narrative of space exploration. Conclude by emphasizing the importance of remembering the contributions of cats and other animals to space exploration. Their missions paved the way for human spaceflight and expanded our understanding of life beyond Earth. Speculate on the future role of animals in space exploration, particularly as we plan for longer missions, such as trips to Mars, and the ethical considerations that will need to be addressed.